just wanted to do a quick video because I wanted to tell you guys how I managed to go without paying cable, and I'm saving a lot of money by doing that. There's a lot of things that people don't necessarily realize that they can do to get free HD content that looks just as great as HD from the cable providers or the satellite dish companies. Um, and you'll be occupied with tons of different TV. The first thing I suggest you do if you want to cut your cable or satellite bill is buy an antenna. Now, don't be fooled in the store. Don't pay extra money for ones that say enhanced or HGTV. You can use any antenna. You can go to your grandma's house and take her rabbit ears if you want, because regardless of the type of antenna you have, if you can find a good spot, you're going to get all your local stations for free, broadcast in high definition, and it's the highest level that you can get. Whether it's on cable or on an antenna, it's going to be the highest level that is broadcast. So you're going to get, ABC, NBC, Fox, all that stuff. You're going to get it in HD if you're using an HD TV. The other thing I wanted to say is if you do use your HD TV with an antenna, you're going to get a lot of extra channels now that they did the digital transition. You're going to get things like if you go to a channel like, say, NBC, for instance, you're going to get different channels on their bandwidth. There's going to be like I get on my NBC, I get a sports channel that's like 10.1. This 10 is my local NBC station number. I get 10.2, I get news, 10.3, I get like just a secondary channel that has like, infomercials. I know that's not exciting, but you get a lot of extra stuff. I have one channel that's a local channel, and then their secondary channel I get like old sitcoms and old movies. Then I get one that's direct traffic feeds from different places near me. So you get a lot of free stuff that's really cool just by having an antenna. Now they do have ones that have like a nicer design. They look more just like a flat set-top box. They're not rabbit ears, and they look a little bit better with your HDTV. So they're going to cost a little bit more, but they all work the same. So if you don't care what it looks like, just go get some rabbit ears, for $5 somewhere, where, like I said, from your grandma's house or something. The second thing I suggest you guys do is buy Netflix. Just the streaming. I don't suggest you guys get the DVDs now that they doubled the price for people who have DVDs and streaming. With the streaming, you're going to get a lot of great content, and much of it will be in HD. You're going to get, tons of stuff with that. I think that Netflix right now is mostly better for TV shows than movies. I'm hoping that with the price hike, movies will start to improve on Netflix. We'll start to get newer releases, things like that. But in addition to Netflix, you're going to want to get some kind of way to stream it to your TV. So now, I think a lot of people realize that if they have a PlayStation 3 or an Xbox 360 or a Wii, they can stream it directly through that. So you probably have that set up to your HDTV already. So just go on there, download the Netflix app, and then you log in and just start watching. You can buy things like an Apple TV. I just did an unboxing video. I got that for the main TV in our living room because we keep the PlayStation in another room, just kind of because the violent video games and stuff, the kids don't like that, things like that. So you need to get a set-top box like that, and you set it up. You're going to get tons of free shows through that. And I mean, on the Apple TV, you don't only, in addition to Netflix, I mean, obviously you get the iTunes, the TV show rentals. You can stream everything from your computer. You can get YouTube. You get like internet radio feeds, which is kind of nice. Not necessary, but kind of nice. And then the other thing I wanted to say is if you use a program called Handbrake on your iMac, especially, I think they have a PC version, you can rip all your DVDs onto your computer, load them in iTunes, and then get that directly, fed to your Apple TV, so you can have all your DVDs to browse through as well. So that's pretty much how I managed to get tons and tons of TV, too much stuff to watch, for pretty much $8.99 a month. That's about the flat rate that I pay. And I mean, like I said, if you don't even want to get Netflix, just get an antenna. You're gonna get Fox. You're gonna get I don't know what your guys' stations are called. You're gonna get Fox, NBC, ABC, uh, the CW, um, just CBS, all that stuff. It's all gonna be broadcast in HD. And if you don't believe me, you really gotta try it because I just didn't realize that a lot of people didn't know this. If you have an HD TV, like an LCD or plasma or LED, one of those, you don't even need those transition boxes because they have the digital tuners built in. So there's really no point at all to not get an antenna because you can get one for definitely under $10. I mean I used rabbit ears on one TV, and then on our main TV we have like a nicely designed one that looks better with our HDTV. Um, so it just doesn't look as obtrusive when you walk in as rabbit ears would. So that's pretty much just what I wanted to share with you guys. Anyone who pays for cable nowadays, it's really not worth your time. The other thing I wanted to mention is there's this application you can get on your computer. It's sort of like the Netflix streaming. It's called Boxee, Boxee, I believe. Basically, what it is you can buy one of their. They have like a set-top box too, but if you just want to watch TV on your computer, or if you have like an old computer you can hook up to your TV, like the Mac Minis are great for that. But any computer, it will run on a really old computer. It runs on Linux, so you could have like a really old computer that's slow. You could put Ubuntu Linux on there, and then you can load Boxee on there, and it will run pretty well. But basically, it just goes out to the internet, and it gets like different feeds from shows all across the internet, and that stuff is free. They have like Cartoon Network hooked up on there, Nickelodeon. I think they have like feeds from Hulu that they get somehow. So that had a lot of great content on it too. Not as nice as Netflix because Netflix kind of has uh, you know, all the seasons of every show, and a lot of like websites that have shows like from Hulu and NBC and Cartoon Network. They only have a few episodes each, but it's a great free alternative to, having to pay $8.99 a month even, which already is so much less than paying. I mean, we were paying I think like upwards of $70 just for basic cable here. It's ridiculous where I live because Comcast is the only cable provider. There's no competitors. It's pretty much a monopoly. Um, so this is kind of how I cut the cable bill. But thanks for watching, guys.